In the midst of China's deepening economic downturn, newly released wage figures have dropped like a bomb nationwide. The 11th income bracket is the highest, topping out just above 20,000 yuan per month, and even then, only about 700,000 people nationwide fall into that category. For a country praised as the world's second-largest economy, the reality is stark. Most citizens have little money in their pockets and are packing job fairs, fighting over gigs that pay just 3,000 yuan. This is the bleak portrait of China today.
The National Statistics Department divides the monthly incomes of 1.4 billion people into 11 tiers. Tier 1, a monthly income of 0 yuan, mainly elderly people and children with no income, about 5.46 million people. Tier 2, a monthly income from 0 to 500 yuan, 215 million people, accounting for nearly 1 in 7 of the entire population. Tier 3, a monthly income from 500 to 800 yuan, 202 million people. Tier 4, a monthly income from 800 to 1,000 yuan, 124 million people, and many retirees' pensions fall within this level. Add these first 4 tiers together, and you get 546 million people. This matches the earlier government report that there are 600 million people nationwide earning around 1,000 yuan per month. Tier 5, a monthly income from 1,000 to 1,500 yuan, 243 million people. Tier 8, a monthly income from 3,000 to 5,000 yuan, 156 million people. Many new graduates fall within this level. Add up through Tier 8, and people earning less than 5,000 yuan per month total 1.326 billion, which is 94.87% of the population. In other words, if your monthly income exceeds 5,000 yuan, you're already in the top 5% of the entire country. Tier 9, a monthly income from 5,000 to 10,000 yuan, 63.28 million people. Many mid-level managers at small and medium-sized companies are in this range. Tier 10, a monthly income from 10,000 to 20,000 yuan, and there are only 7.84 million people in the whole country. And finally, Tier 11, those earning more than 20,000 yuan per month number only 700,000 nationwide. Yes, that's correct. There are really only 700,000 people.
In modern Chinese history, the labor market has never gotten this brutal. Large-scale job fairs that were once expected to open doors to the future for young people have now become desperation magnets. The numbers are staggering: 110,000 people competing for 10,000 positions, most of which offer only 3,000 yuan a month. In a country praised as the world's second-largest economy, hallways are jammed with grads, BAs, MAs, PhDs, yet all they receive in return is a flat no. The stark gulf between the government's rosy reports and the realities of everyday life has pushed society into a state of anxiety and confusion.
110,000 people fighting over 10,000 jobs, and the youth unemployment rate has surged past 18%. Finding a job right now feels suffocating. That job fair in Heilongjiang was honestly shocking. There were 260 companies offering just over 10,000 positions, and somehow 110,000 people showed up. Some were lining up from 5 in the morning, and the lines stretched from the gym all the way out to the street. But once they finally moved forward, they realized that 80% of the openings required a graduate degree. Bachelor's holders couldn't even hand in a resume. They just stood there, not knowing what to do. According to the Stats Bureau, the unemployment rate for people aged 16 to 24 jumped to 18.9% in August. The highest ever, which means 1 in 20 young people is out of work. And on top of that, 12.22 million new graduates are about to enter the market this year. Right now, job hunting isn't looking for opportunities anymore. It's literally fighting over a scrap of rice. Even for liberal arts jobs that pay only 3,000 yuan a month. Young people are still lining up. Do young people even have a future ahead of them?
The sight of commercial streets now resembles a total ghost town. Shops are silent, their signs coated in dust, plastered with for lease and transfer signs. A merchant, stunned, asks, "Where have the people gone?" Malls that used to buzz with crowds are now desolate, and even if shopkeepers sit all day, they see only a handful of customers. Retail and services, the key indicators of consumer strength, have plunged to the bottom. In Guangzhou and Shenzhen, there were times when shoppers crowded the streets like a festival, but now they are lined only with sparsely visited stores. The deterioration in business stems not only from declining purchasing power, but also from trust just evaporated. Citizens fear spending, companies hold back on investment, and everyone is sinking into a future they can't see and anxiety with no exit.
现在他妈的见到谁都会说同样一句话，说人都去。
These days, no matter whom I meet, I hear the same thing. Where did all the people go?
The recession has struck both ends of the labor market. The middle-aged workers who once relied on experience and personal networks now find themselves stuck in endless unemployment. Many aged 36 to 40 have no choice but to admit that they have got axed and lost their spot. Burdened with debt and placed on credit blacklists, some desperately hope for under-the-table, room and board gigs, yet even those have become a distant dream. Meanwhile, newly graduated university students face an equally bleak reality. Millions of bachelor's holders, and even PhD graduates, have no option after more than a decade of study but to scrap for factory gigs at 13 yuan an hour or short-term contracts offering 3,000 yuan a month. Interns are forced to pay fees, summer students are tricked into buying bedding or insurance only to receive no work at all. Even graduates of Oxford, Peking University, and Tsinghua University have ultimately found themselves working in food delivery. The elite dream is dead, leaving only humiliation and despair. Pessimism has spread across workers, students, white-collar employees, and even those once called the elite.
年前离职到现在还没找到。
Ever since I quit before Lunar New Year, I haven't been able to find a single job that resembles what I used to do. Every day, I merely idle at home. And the moment I open my eyes, I open the job search applications. But nobody ever replies. At present, I truly do not know what I'm supposed to do. Every day I wake up, scroll through all the job listings, and there isn't a single one that fits me. Either the pay is too low, or the working hours are way too long. The job market right now is truly dreadful.
Many independent observers note that the current situation is not a simple regular slump but a systemic meltdown. Industrial orders are shrinking, the real estate sector has collapsed, exports are hitting barriers, and foreign cash is bolting. The result is a death spiral, businesses fail, workers lose their jobs, purchasing power declines, and the pressure on companies intensifies again. The pessimistic view predicts that it may take China at least 20 to 30 years to break out of this loop. And without major external change, even that may be impossible. When urban residents lament that just surviving is already a blessing, it is clear that hope for a comeback is gone.
咱们这代人可能要经历一段很长时间的
Our generation will probably have to live through a protracted period of what may be termed history's garbage time. Don't think I'm exaggerating. If nothing major changes from here on out, this could drag on for 10 years, 20 years, maybe even 30. When that happens, a few things might show up. First, making money will be more difficult than ascending to heaven. Right now, every kind of business is brutally competitive. And the bigger it is, the easier it loses money. Before, saving up required effort. But now you're basically sacrificing lifespan to save anything at all. The difficulty level has jumped several tiers at once. Second, even after kids grow up, they might just stay home. By the time they reach adulthood, there'll barely be any job opportunities left outside. This stagnant, dead-stock economy won't move. And most of them will rely on their parents for years and years. Depending on parents may become normalized. Third, city development will crawl like a snail. Housing prices will stay depressed for a long time. Urban expansion will basically stop. And property prices will probably just stick to the bottom. By the time our generation gets old and can't walk anymore, things still might not have recovered. It might feel depressing to hear this. But honestly, this is the best case scenario I can think of. If things get worse than that, I don't even want to imagine it.
Behind the cold numbers lies a reality. The current system has already exhausted its capacity for self-adjustment. Stimulus packages are nothing more than a drop in the ocean. Consumption policies have failed, wages are declining, and public and household debt are swelling. From electronics factories in Shenzhen to supermarkets in smaller cities, from laid-off construction workers to civil servants facing delayed salaries, everyone's saying the same thing: this economy has no juice left to bounce back. Unless there is a fundamental transformation in the management mechanism and the operating system, every short-term strategy is just window dressing.
经济下行，我们普通女性怎么样让自己的生活最起码没有那么
The economic situation isn't looking very hopeful. Of course, this is just how it feels to me, so it might not be 100% right. But I really don't think the economy is going to get better in the next few years. That's why we should cut unnecessary spending as much as we can. And avoid making big purchases. It's better not to buy luxury stuff at all. And there's one more important thing. Don't put yourself into debt. I've said it many times, but in a deflation period, making more and spending less is extremely, extremely important. We're about to enter a really harsh winter. Life from here on is going to get tough. So everyone should store food, meaning save as much money as possible. If there's money in your pocket, you'll feel calmer in your heart. Right now, it's especially hard to find a job. Even college students can't get hired. So for people our age, it's even harder.
Under the banner of emerging superpower, China, long hailed as the world's second largest economy, now appears as a colossal body utterly spent. All that remains for its people is lament, irony, and silence. And this is the agonizing conclusion: China lacks neither talent nor labor, yet everything is ensnared in a thoroughly decayed megastructure, where the future has become nothing more than a distant illusion.